Hello, my name is Jim DeMeo, and this is A Course in Miracles. Today we're doing Lesson 19. I'm not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. The idea for today is obviously the reason why your seeing does not affect you alone. You will notice that at times the ideas related to thinking precede those related to perceiving, while at other times the order is reversed. The reason is that the order does not matter. Thinking and its results are really simultaneous, for cause and effect are never separate. Today, we are again emphasizing the fact that minds are joined. This is really a wholly welcome idea at first, since it seems to carry with it an enormous sense of responsibility and may even be regarded as an invasion of privacy. Yet, it is a fact that there are no private thoughts. Despite your initial resistance to this idea, you will yet understand that it must be true if salvation is possible at all. And salvation must be possible because it is the will of God. The minute or so of mind searching which today's exercises require is to be undertaken with eyes closed. The idea for today is to be repeated first, and then the mind should be carefully searched for thoughts it contains at that time. As you consider each one, name it in terms of the central person with theme it contains, holding it in your mind as you do so. Say, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of this thought about. The requirement of as much indiscriminateness as possible in selecting subjects for the practice periods should be quite familiar to you by now, and will no longer be repeated each day, although it will occasionally be included as a reminder. Do not forget, however, that random selection of subjects for all practice periods remains essential throughout. Lack of order in this connection will ultimately make the recognition of lack of order in miracles meaningful to you. Apart from the as-needed application of today's idea, at least 3 practice periods are required, shortening the length of time involved if necessary. Do not attempt more than 4. So why don't we experience our minds being connected? It is very simple. We're afraid to. We would prefer the illusion of our privacy when it doesn't really exist. What are we so afraid of? Well, all this guilt that we manufacture. The illusion of guilt and shame is all based on being a body and being separate from one another. So, I forget to bring home the bread, my wife yells at me, I feel guilty. Am I guilty? Well, if my wife is separate from me, then I have offended her, right? But what if she is actually not separate from me? Then we watch the illusion of guilt, and all other illusions actually pass away. It's mind training. Try to enjoy the process. We'll talk again.